Good morning, everybody. Andy here, just hopefully going to get a little bit of a walk in before it starts to rain ahead of our 10k midweek league race tonight in Trent Park. So I thought I'd just get out and do some steps just to keep myself moving. And yeah, I've got an admin day today, so I'm around. If anyone fancies a chat and a coffee, give me a shout, I'm around. What do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about how we make decisions. Decision making is quite an interesting one. A lot of us get quite paralysed and bunged up by how we do it. And a guy called James Clear, and I think I may have mentioned this a few months ago, wrote a book called Atomic Habits. And within the book, he has a really interesting thought on how we make decisions. And when we decide to push in a race or not push in a race or enter a race, to be more precise, we have a decision making process that we all generally go through, and a part of that is how we make decisions. So decision making. So what I want you to think about is when you've got to make some sort of big decisions. Let's talk about those first. A big decision, like, I don't know, buying a house. It's a big decision. Or when you're gonna, I don't know, what should I say? I don't know, get a new car. Again, big decision. Where we go on holiday. Not such a big decision, but still a decision. What we're gonna have for dinner, little decision. Whether I'm gonna turn left or right at the end of this footpath, tiny decision. But there's different decisions of all different magnitudes, and what we do, we spend a lot of time procrastinating, a lot of time thinking about the decision as if it's a life-changing decision. And it might be what's for dinner, but we catastrophise and we just think, oh my God, I just can't make the decision. And we get paralysed and stuck in this feedback loop where we don't actually know how to make the decision. So I would give yourself three analogies for this. And James Clear uses the analogies hats, haircuts and tattoos. So if you're making a small decision, it's a bit like trying on different hats in a shop. You can, like it's the what's for dinner one, but it's, you just pick up a hat, take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on. And it's not a massive decision, but we treat it like a massive decision sometimes. What am I going to wear? Is it going to fit? Is it going to be okay? The next one up is a haircut. How's my hair going to look? It's a bigger decision, but to be honest with you, it grows back. So it's not that much of a massive one, is it? Oh, sorry, I had to get past somebody in quite a narrow pathway. So that's the next one, would be a haircut. So hats. So changing hats, changing haircuts. The next one would be a tattoo. Now that's a big decision to make, and that can be life-changing, and it can also be permanent. So hats, haircuts, tattoos, they're the three things I want you to think about when you're making decisions. Is it a hat decision? Is it a haircut decision? Or is it a tattoo decision? And you might find that just by thinking on those ways, you might suddenly find how you make decisions might actually change, and you might be able to make decisions that little bit quicker, which then means you don't get caught up in these feedback loops, and you don't get caught up procrastinating, and you don't have to worry about whether I'm going to enter another marathon because you've done it already. Because you know, actually, it's not a big decision. You know, we're going to do it. The decision of entering one is a big decision because, well, there's a lot of time, and then you might have family considerations to make, but you can do that fairly simply. So hats, haircuts, tattoos, the three different types of decisions you make. However, what we all do is treat every decision like it's a tattoo. So, what are you going to think about later? When you say what's for dinner, it's not a tattoo decision. It really is not even a haircut, it's a hat. So just enjoy that, use that, apply it, and if you find that's a bit of advice you thought, oh, that's quite good, just let me know. Just comment below. And if you've got a way you deal with decision making, again, let me know that as well. Take it easy, guys. Bye.